It should have swapped over, so I'm gonna check. Twitch should be live, I think. Yep, Twitch is live. YouTube should be live. Or back up again. Or completely just, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's back up. I don't know about Mixer though. Mixer's just one of those type of wild goose chase things that you'll never know. And she's alive. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm just gonna take some options and use Mixer to do my live stream with, because why the hell not?
Anything. Something. Try harder.
I hope everything's actually fine on the stream, because I actually have no idea, because I'm having to do a different setup for this, and I am doing classic Black Ops this time, because I have nothing
The
else.
numbers, Mason.
I just
What
don't.
do they mean?
I don't know what the numbers mean. I don't care, honestly. I don't have any other games installed right now, so I have literally no idea on the if anything will actually work, if everything is broken, which is, I guarantee everything's broken. That's just my luck, everything's freaking broken. This is the only game I guarantee that can run with Black Ops. Well, Black Ops 2 could. Having to use restreams, having to use restream to use my,
We need to bring right to this dark place.
Is this sensitivity actually? I don't know about the sensitivity right now. I'll give it a shot and see how it works. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
Ed.
Alright, so that
Drink that requires a mature parrot.
I can tell that maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm being a stupid person. I forgot that I linked up my new account to Mixer. I can't seem to remember anything anymore.
Your strike was weak.
Keyboard and mouse it is. Let's see how far this goes. You know how interesting it would be if I can also set up like a clock on here, so I can also remind myself whenever I rewatch these streams. I do rewatch my streams just to see what time I do these streams, figure out why I don't get the followers or anything I do.
You kill me? No! I kill you!
The fact that Hypebot's actually working in chat, that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Last time that worked, it didn't even do anything.
Not on this day, tormented soul!
I remember how many people actually
The
said that
unholy
this
shall
game is
kneel
garbage.
before the might of the honorable!
Mixer always, for some reason, has a problem for me because it's saying that there's nobody watching, even though I'm technically there testing my stream. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb.
I will steal what honor they have left. Cannot survive this.
I'm really gonna have to make myself like a actual account for Xbox to actually use for all this stuff, like the account name, and I actually would like to play for everything on it, just not just what I do. I have it set for PlayStation, not for Xbox. I just don't get it.
My tips in our favor.
I know that Facebook, I'm not ever going to get messages through, so if anybody's saying they're on Facebook, I'm sorry, I won't be able to get their messages until... I don't know. I really don't. I don't know why I'm even streaming to my main Facebook group to begin with. I think so I can let my, I guess, friends that are even off my Facebook group know that I actually have probably let them know that I'm streaming or... I really don't know what the real reason is behind why I'm streaming on Facebook.
Focus.
I don't know.
Double the honor. Not on this day, tormented soul.
On Xbox, I would have probably panicked out and I got that. I remember how nuts you can actually get on this.
Fight was weak.
I think out of all zombies, this one was the most interesting. Let me see if I can... So I can tell that there is no options to change the... Yeah, there's
The
no way to
bullets
change that.
shall rain upon the demon spawn.
One thing I do notice, since that I am on Black Ops 1, is I'm gonna really have to be careful. Because the dogs will really hand it to you on here. And since that I really don't want to use the controller on this game, I'm just gonna have to bring that with the keyboard and mouse. And so far, I'm actually doing better than what I expected. I know that there's some of my friends on some of my Facebook, if they ever watch my stuff, which I highly doubt they do, because they actually messaged me saying that they didn't know I had a mixer, which is, I mean, I have an Xbox, but I don't hardly ever use my mixer. But now here recently,
I thirst in peace.
I just need some help from somebody or anywhere like
Now
that.
we can continue the fight. You will never touch me, Hellbeast. I have finished. None shall remain.
About what I'm
You
doing
kill me?
set up.
No, I kill you.
I don't think there's really technically anything wrong with it. It's just the way I have it probably set up. I just need better PC in all honesty.
Let the light of 1,000 suns purify your soul.
It's processor I have is complete and utter trash.
This
Never
is
bought
lighter
any
than a
40
feather,
inches doing this all
but
wrong.
more than twice as deadly. Ah, a weapon fit for a warrior.
I don't know if I opened it up too prematurely, but I feel like I did. How's it going? Well, boring if you ask me anything.
Oh, sounds like a big monster is attacking the building.
Very boring. Nothing really ever to do.
Hero delight.
Like absolutely nothing to do. Except just
You will not stop till you are all destroyed. You bring me great honor. There is no victory, only death. Die, foul creatures!
I got rid of this damn processor, then
Quick,
I
kill as
guarantee
many
you-
as you can.
that I would probably be better for what it is, but I don't.
Speed cola, speed up your life.
I just need to, I need to get my games re-downloaded. Because, like, everything that I had on PC and everything, like, well, I'm gonna actually try to see how it feels like to turn a controller on in this game. It's gonna be really weird. But I don't know if you guys know, like, how I do with Forza, but like, I've been, like, messing around with that game like crazy and modding the shit out of it, blah, 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 and
He's a hell beast.
I've been,
Must be
I've
destroyed.
been banned on it like 4 times in the past 2 weeks.
You may not
I
take
can't
me.
even keep an account going. Well, they actually cracked down on that stuff. So I'm gonna have to, figure that out. Like, this is my new account recorded, so I got the PC account ready. But not for modding anymore. So, play on it and just enjoy it, I guess. Have fun with that, and then bring as much enjoyment,
blessings
I
come
guess,
from
to
above.
anybody. I don't know if anybody ever watches this shit, but except a few people. I stream really, really late for a lot of my friends that are over, like, over across, like, I guess seas, if you want to say. Well, what's my fastest car on Forza? I could say any car that I could, because I did have every car in the game, like every rare car in the game. I also have the season pass and all that for the game, so I can
I will rid the
get those
earth of this
beautiful cars.
plague.
But my fastest car, if I can get back on it and play it again, which is, I'm gonna have to fix my computer, but not that, would have to be, my favorite would be the 0 but the fastest would have to be the Speedtail or the C2, which is, if you've ever probably seen those cars before, you'll know, but those are rare and hard to get cars. And the only way you can get them is if you actually, like, played the Forza stuff at the time they did it. I kind of did that.
Continuum, strength. I shall continue.
Just don't wonder what's the fastest car on. Oh, what the?
this like the power of the Emperor?
Well, my fastest car is nothing right now because my account's banned, so I have absolutely nothing.
Strike was weak. Hi, monster!
But if I would say that I would take any car,
Continuous strength.
I would
I
say...
shall continue.
Well, actually, the new Lamborghini Huracan Performante is a pretty good car, too. For the
Smells
next
like
few
rotten
weeks,
fish.
if I'm going to make a brand new account, I'm going to have to just do Forzathon live events and all this and that, and just do it all legit again and just have fun with it. Oh, by the way, you can get the Nissan GTR pre-order edition and another pre-order car. They gave it out for free. You have to check your messages in the game. I did forget about the pre-order cars, but yeah, those are pretty good cars. The Nissan GTR is one car not to fuck with. I'm not gonna lie. I should actually like bust open try to take out a little bit. Forza Run. Actually, I could do a shit on Forza Rider 3. Because I should be down there.
You have an unhappy ending.
Oh yeah, you have to go through message center. They should have gave it to you. They gave everyone the car for free. Or they should have.
I kill you.
I have it. They give you 2 GTRs for free. Actually. Nissan and Mercedes-AMG GTR. Look at me being so smart because I'm trying to those cars are actually good if you really want to get your speed zones and stuff without it going over that.
Purified. You bring me great honor.
But I could say that I mean, there's a lot of cars you should really mess with nowadays. Try to mess with a Huracan Performante that's on the game now, or the McLaren Speedtail. Good luck with the
Smells like rotten sushi.
with the Lycan Hypersport with that. I could tell that my messages are going off the screen, so that's cool. But the thing is about beautiful. Like I said, I'm gonna have to move the viewer count down here somewhere. I knew that was gonna have to happen, but like I said, I knew it was gonna happen one of these days. At least that it's not that bad. Yeah, the Lycan Hypersport I can't agree with, but in all honesty, if you played the game like how I have, and like messed with the game, and know majority of the cars in the game, I mean, it could be better than that, honestly. Like I said, I just need to really get my stream stuff fixed before I even attempt to start this stuff. But we're all not perfect, so I'll take it the way I can have it. Like, all in front of the freaking screen so no one can see it, but that works. But like I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna play Forza, which I'm gonna have to make a new account for that.
Return to darkness.
But if I do, I'm going to have to
You kill me?
and
No, I kill you.
buy a $5 million car and sell it for $20 million. That's a thing.
You will feel the power in my veins.
Yes, you heard that right. You get one of those DLC cars, which is a Jaguar C-Type, and you can sell it.
Nature is possessed.
You can buy it for $5 million and sell it for $20 million.
I monster! You die with no honor.
I mean, Forza Horizon 4 has microtransactions as well. It's just, with Horizon 3, they did it differently. They also added that tokens thing into it, which is you really don't need to buy. Which, thank God, I don't think that technically you could get banned if you had a modded account for Forza Horizon 3. Because played the shit out of that, and am I getting followers or anything like that? Oh, I didn't even see that someone actually said that. It was hidden in all the messages that we were talking.
Truly anger hell.
I would say that Horizon 3 graphic-wise is Horizon 3 beats out Horizon 4 by far. Car-wise, Horizon 4. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't need to fight anyone on that one. Everyone knows that. Even though that some of the cars are all literally the same. Or copy and pasted, I should say. Which now I want to go on there and play that game.
Fast shooting Eastern Cowboy.
Yeah, I know that I'm probably making mistakes about this game. It's just I understand that. I don't care. But, car-wise, they're the same. Same thing. I already found out that there was a pre-order car on Horizon 3 that you can get, which is the
Tide
Dodge.
tips in our favor.
I think it's a Challenger, and it's fun to drive. The one thing I wouldn't mind actually having Kano der Toten right now would probably be stamina. Which I know that I can pretty much get it on Black Ops 3 and mod it, have like a mod, like one of those mod tools, and where I can get more perks, but what's the point? I have not. I have been playing a lot of other stuff on the Xbox here recently, though. Like, I have been... Let me run, game, Jesus. I have played a lot of...
Happy ending.
Like, if I get it for free, I'm doing it. My question to you is, have you ever played the new Need for Speed?
Destruction reigns on the unholy.
That's getting cut off, but if you've ever played the new that's way too big, but I'll take it. If you've ever played the new Need for Speed game, it is fun. But it is also straight up pain in the ass. I can't hear you through the game. I wonder why. Oh yeah, because the damn game's loud as shit. My freaking mic's at like -2 decibels. Let's put this up to there and blast people's ears out. Oh wait, I know how to fix that. Did I just crash my game too? I hope I didn't, because that was freaking nice. But if you've ever played the new did I actually crash the game? I did. Cute. I'm gonna have to freaking fix my decibels in my game. Actually, let me try this. Turn that up to about there. Perfect. I think that's about right, because I have plus 20 decibels in my mic. Or dBs, I should say. But if you have ever played the new Need for Speed, it is fun. I might also have to turn this down too. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know if it's loud as shit or if it's quiet as shit. because that could be a combination of two things. But surprisingly, the game didn't crash. I am actually very surprised with this game. But like I'm saying, I don't know if my mic's any better, if it's worse, or freaking, God forbid, my game's gonna lag. But my question is well, I shouldn't say question. I should like say, if you've ever played the new Need for Speed, it is fun as shit. But if you haven't, we're going we're going to have to make some options here, because the new Need for Speed is actually very fun. I'm actually surprisingly say that for a Need for Speed game. Another thing is, I mean, the deluxe edition for the game is actually kind of shit though, but I know who it is. You're going to head out? You're going to go to bed or something? You don't have school, man. Come on. Enjoy the fun being up all damn night like we used to. It's still getting cut off because of my freaking screen resolution, but what can I do at this point? I'm not really going to mess with it. It's just... I guess you can kind of see what it says. Like if I'm really going to read anybody else's chat messages. Anyways. God, I remember the old Claymore thing where you used to run around with a Claymore to do your trains and shit. Huh. You're ready to stream on Twitch? Shit far, I'm already live on Twitch. I really wish that I can get an Elgato so I can stream some of my PS4 and Xbox One games. Like, I am actually really sad that I can't do that. I know that, like, you can do it, but I want to do it the way that I like to do it. And actually check chat and all that, and not be like how they have the restrictions with it. God, I don't know how I'm doing so well with Kino all of a sudden. Does this mean that I'm going to have a high round tonight? I hope so. Hey, leave me alone. God, I remember the days where you used to freaking run around with the freaking Claymore just to train in some maps on this game. The best one for the train on for the Claymore training was actually on this map. I like how my Mixer viewers never update. I don't know why it never does. Ow. Damn, I don't remember it being that bad. I'm gonna have to get some upgraded guns. I might actually have to... I'm gonna try to stream on Horizon 3 here soon, actually. Because I'm actually going to see on how that's going to work, because Horizon 3 sounds like a good idea right about now. Just the fact that, like, it's so much different on here. I'm still trying to figure... Okay. Now I'm starting to really get some questions sent my way. If the third person... if you look at Takio's third person model versus his first person model. His first person model has, like, these taped gloves. But his third person doesn't. That doesn't make sense. I feel like that this was probably the best thing to stream for me, because since I really don't have any games, I know I'm just kind of going off on a tangent at this point because I'm bored as hell and there's nobody watching. I mean, I know that there's going to be people probably afterwards watching, but out of all games that I could have actually had, I was debating in between Black Ops 2 or this one, and I haven't played this one in quite a long time. So that's why I want to play this one instead. And I really might just try to figure out on how to... Well, that looks pretty good to have. But I'm not going to trap myself to get it, though. Well, I say not to trap myself, but I'm over here trying my best to do so. Trap myself twice. I feel like that zombies just died off again, and I feel kind of upset that that had to happen. My big thing that I'm really looking at it this way. If I start to get followers and stuff, I'm going to try my best to do the content and stuff that they want. Which I know that zombies isn't the biggest thing like it used to be anymore, but like I really would want to I really want to get like to be able to play like Black Ops 4 on the PS4 that I have with all the DLCs and everything, and rank myself up like I was supposed to, and get zombies gold and everything, and do like my rank up streams like I used to, and do all that. But since that, you know, like the zombies are only Treyarch exclusive, and the only ones that technically have rank for you know, for them. Which I know I just bought ammo on a dog round, but I was getting pretty low. But the thing is like with like maybe if I had myself a better PC, I would straight play the shit out of Black Ops 4 on PC, because I miss playing zombies. I don't even care if the zombies sucked. It's just my only problem with PC is that, like, I've probably said this a million times if you've been watching here recently, having a Intel Core i5 9400F, I think it is not the type of processor to have. Well, in my standards, I've been noticing, because I've been noticing it's wanting to overheat or something like that, because I know, and I like it whenever I buy power, it's like, you know, your computer's supposed to overheat. I'm like, yeah, I know this. Well, funny enough, I was like, I know that the computer's supposed to overheat. That's obvious. It's a PC. It's like a console. It's supposed to have a little bit of heat getting produced. But I also understand that it's not supposed to be hot to the touch. So they didn't really want to do anything, so what they did was they just sent me a new heatsink and just said, here, try this and see if this works. Still haven't put it in, so I don't think that's the problem. And I even went on to Razer, not Razer, but the NXT, I think, or whatever, the one that I seen. I forgot what it was. It was a Facebook ad. And I looked up to see what the specs are like with my computer and how much FPS it's supposed to get. With Borderlands 3, which is I have that game, I'm only supposed to get 50 FPS, even with my video card and everything. I'm supposed to get a shitload of FPS even on Modern Warfare. But I'm not getting the FPS because the processor wants to just die on me. And honestly, I've tried it. It does not work. And I know that also 8 gigabytes of RAM does not also really do you justice either, but I have 8 gigabytes of RAM, a GTX 1660, and an Intel Core i5 9400F. I think it's the F or K, one of the two. I think it's the 9400F. But I did research on it, and I've heard that you cannot overclock it, and you cannot really do much of anything with it. So I don't know if it's really a good processor or what it is, but it feels like it's garbage. So either way it goes, I'm just kind of in between of trying to figure out if I should, like, in between of upgrade my PC a bit or what, because I also, like, I have Modern Warfare on both PS4 and PC. I bought it on PC during Season 1, and I bought on PS4 during Season 2. So I just need to know if it would be better to play it on the PS4 or just try to get it on PC and go keyboard and mouse and just go a little bit off. But I also do have a new motherboard that I've been waiting to try to see if it would be a good idea to figure out if it's worth it. I need to see what type of motherboard it is. If it's an 1151, I think I forget which one it is that has the good like the good ones to play with processors. But that's the one that I'm gonna have to try to get. I don't know if it's in between an 1151 or 1155. And I remember the old socket 775 motherboards. God forbid I know those real well. I think that the one that I'm wanting is 1151, and I think mine's an 1150. That or I'm backwards, because I know my dad bought a cheap, like, computer off of, like, Fingerhut. Well, I guess you want to say bought, but it has a bigger processor than mine. And I even looked up about that processor, and it can actually play the games as well, even with my video card and all that. If I just upgrade the RAM up to about 16 to 32, it would run better. Because your RAM, I've always been told your RAM is something that you also have to take in consideration, and of course your RAM and your graphics card, but my graphic card is way too advanced, I guess you want to say, to actually say it doesn't run it, because I mean, shit, far I'm running Black Ops 1 with high settings, with high stream settings. Right now it's running 91 FPS, so it's not really fully a computer problem. I just think it's just the fact of well, it is kind of a computer problem. I just think it's just with the processor itself. And the fact that I'm 1 or 2 RAMs shy of a good computer. That's just the problem. It's like with 1 or 2 RAMs shy, you're not really going to get that much durability out of a computer. If you go on my Twitch, which is I don't have any. If you're on Mixer, I don't have it linked yet. Or if you're on YouTube, you have no way of seeing it. But like I have no way of, well, but that's my only way of showing you my stats is through Twitch, but I have probably other ways as well, but I just don't want to go through all that mess just to figure out a way to do any of that. But I mean, the thing is like with my PC, I just feel like it could be always better. I see people out there that are streaming that I guarantee didn't really, that like started out somehow streaming and all that and didn't even know they were going to become streamers or anything like that, because that's what really makes me upset, is that like you see like these big streamers on YouTube or Twitch or something like that, and you're just kind of curious on how they get their PCs, because their low PCs were still good enough at the time, and still is if you think about it, because they just probably upgraded it and RGB the shit out of it. But the thing is like, if you have a person from Twitch that ends up upgrading their PC or something like that, it just makes me upset. Because, like, I've been streaming for... ever since I've been starting to get my new PCs here recently, because I went through a few of them. This is actually my second one. But the thing is, I'm trying to say is like, I don't understand how some of these streamers do it, because there's no way. Because, I mean... because I want to know how exactly they're doing it, because I want to, like, help out in some way, shape, or form as well, and being in the streaming business. But, like, I'm starting to see that it's really difficult to do so. And I don't know what else to really do. I really want to stream for a while and then see what I can do, but so far it's not looking like that's fitting for my job description. It looks like that I might have to find something else. Which I know I could also fix my tags up and all this and that. But I don't know any good flashy tags that other people use. Because I don't have anything good to use for tag-wise. Because I've seen people use these tags that don't even make sense in their tags. Because I've seen that a lot of people does this, but... like, if I'm really going to do it anyways, but the thing is about that is, like, I'm not going to, like, straight out be like that, but I mean, I also want to start making videos soon, but I don't record videos just to do all that. That's my problem. I've heard the timing it takes just to make a video nowadays is just ridiculous. So I can't really say that, like, I'm really going to do anything with this, like, streaming business right now. I just wish I could, but, like, I'm not going to make it big unless if I can get friends that can help me out with the business behind it. But I really don't have that many people to, like, help me with my streams and stuff. It's just right now I'm just also on the weird end on how the hell he found my mixer. I'm confused as all hell. But the thing is with the fact, like, if I'm really wanting to get a streaming PC, get my stuff up so I can also try to figure out how to help people. Because I don't know, like, I've always said this before, I've always wanted to do a charity stream or something to give back to the people after I get my streaming setup right. Which is, everyone's going to be like, you're a streamer, you're not supposed to give it. No, that's not true. Not every streamer's different. The reason that I want to do this is not only, and everyone's going to be like, oh, you're just trying to copy Minilad. No, I've been wanting to do this for a while now. But the only problem is, you can't just put up a donation stream and think that everyone's really going to do that. You're not getting that to happen. You're going to see people that's going to come in and, like, if you're going to play Fortnite and you're going to put it in a title as a donation stream, do you really think that people's going to come in and do that? Not in my options. That's not happening. I know that Fortnite's still kind of a popular game being streamed, but honestly, it's just not. No. You don't stream that type of game and think that you're going to get the money for, like, St. Jude's or anything like that to try to throw out. I mean, it could, but I mean, the other things I've also heard about with the charity streams is that you also got to get a hold of the organization that you're wanting to donate to make sure it's okay for a donation stream. I've been told that as well. I haven't been a part of doing it, but I want to do it really bad. If that becomes a thing anytime soon, it needs to be done, in honesty, in my opinion, for me. I've been wanting to do that, but I also want to get stuff going so I can get myself a little bit of a new streaming PC. Like, new monitors, because for one thing, I'm only using one monitor and a TV. I want to get that fixed up. And then get myself a little bit of a better PC so where I can stream better. Maybe play Modern Warfare or any type of popular game that's out there on PC. And then, like, try to get an Elgato or something like that on top of it just so I can stream some of the popular PS4 type games or something like that. Right now, it is the hardest thing to really do right now as of... It just might never happen for me. I mean, I've always wanted it to happen, but in all honesty, it just might not ever happen. If it does, it would be nice to do, but I don't know. My Discord's actually being really quiet for once. I'm kind of surprised. Hey, that's funny. That's actually the first time I've ever actually seen that. Well, I knew that, like, the Mixer notifications go up, but I thought I had that set up to where I can have the Mixer notifications go off with the subs and a... Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Oops. I mean, it's still pretty good in the same spot because nobody really cares about Mixer. I mean, my Discord's pretty bad anyways right now because, I mean, the only thing my Mixer, but the only thing my Discord is right now is just a big funful mess of, it's a big mess of everything. Like, a subreddit, bot that goes off about Modern Warfare, Forza, and game deals. There is a YouTube section that hasn't even been filled yet, that's just sitting there doing absolutely nothing there, which I gotta fix sooner than later. And then there's also a Mixer where I could start broadcasting on, just to let y'all know if I'm streaming, which is there. And then, which is like I'm saying this just in case if like anybody's ever watching this stuff. Unless if it's only on Facebook, if lucky. Like, doing donation streams have always been a thing of mine for a while. I just don't know how to get it started. I don't know how to exactly get everything going right. I also really would like to get myself a new PC, even if I did try to get it, there wouldn't be no way. I mean, if I would start out from scratch. I might actually keep the video card though, because I mean, it's a good video card. I just take it out of this one, put it into my other motherboard that I have. I mean, I already have a good, I don't know the exact, like, I need to go look up to see what type it is and make sure it's not side by side of what mine is. If it isn't, then I might be able to do some interesting swaps to do some things, but we'll have to wait and see how that's looking. But everything right now for me is not looking so well. I remember one time I did a stream on one of my accounts. I actually put a full, like, $1,000 PC up for people to donate to me so I can, or at least help me get a new streaming PC so where I can at least stream better games at the time, because I had a shit PC at the time, very bad. I was like, if other people can do it and get away with it, I think I'm pretty sure I can try to see how it goes. And of course, it never really went through because I had everything off, like, jacked up and didn't have it right. But like I'm gonna say, it's like if I can ever get like ways of get myself a streaming PC, get myself an Elgato set up, and all that, which is, like I said, I've never had any of this stuff ever, so I don't know how this stuff works. So I would really like that to happen. Get a donation stream to get my girlfriend over here, which is, nobody ever really knows this, but I have a Norwegian girlfriend, which is, well, only a certain amount of people know, but now I'm kind of making it into a thing. But, well, unless if you actually watched my stream about a few days ago where I actually streamed it live that we were playing Fortnite. But she's Norwegian, and I've also been trying to think about ways to get her over here, but my only problem is with that is how am I supposed to get the money? Well, as of right now, the quarantine and all that's not really working in both of our favors anyways. But if I actually asked her if she would ever like to come over, it's just I always get the response of how. And that really hits me. It's like, how am I supposed to bring her over from Norway over to here? Because having little to no money actually sucks. So that's why I'm also really wanting that to happen. If I can ever get that happening, would be freaking fantastic. But I highly doubt that, because donation streams for me never seem to work. But like everyone thinks that it's just a little thing. I'm like, no, it's not. Me and her we've been together for 6 months. It's not gonna happen. I just need her over here for a little bit of time. That's just my problem. Everyone else has their girlfriends that are not long distance. My luck is not that. I just don't get that lucky. I get the good ones that are over across seas. Because with everything that's been happening to me with some of these girls over here just don't match up to the way that she's been treating me. I love the way she does. I love it. But, I mean, the thing is, I really wish she was here. Like, there's been moments where I've been down in the dumps for hours wishing she was here. If it was meant to happen, I can't wait to see it happen. It would be probably hands down the best day of my life the moment I see my girlfriend walk through my door. Actually, I could surprise her walking through my door. That'd probably be even better. Her walking through my door and I had no idea about it. That'd probably be even better. Man, I'm thinking way too hard into that one now, am I? I feel like this game and World at War, I've been noticing with the zombies, you can just sneak right past them and they won't really kill you that badly. That's just my only one problem is if I get my girlfriend over here, my stream schedule is going to be all messed up because she's going to be my main #1 priority. Which I'm pretty sure almost everyone's going to accept that because, you know, if you have a girlfriend, you have to be with them. Which is obvious, and I want to do that. Which is I bring her up, I'm going to make sure. It would be nice if she's watching this, but it is right now 12. About 6 a.m. for her. She won't be watching my stream. If it would ever happen, it'd be great, but who knows? Everything's all dark in the shadows right now with that. Hey, I got 2 viewers. Hello, well, one of them's me, but if anybody scares me to death with a notification, I'm going to be kind of sad. Because I'm not ready for it. You know, I'm really trying to figure out what the Mixer logo's trying to do. Because it looks like I don't get it. Like, what's it trying to make? I don't get it. Is this just one zombie? Oh, well, you don't have a head. Oh, well, that's actually the last zombie. I didn't even know that. Or is... Is it doing... Not picking up anything. Oh, actually, there it is. There we go. There we go. This actually might be a little bit louder than I hope it will be. And I hope and pray that freaking the game capture will actually see it. That'd be great if it does, because it would be a whole big different story. But I highly doubt it, because every game, for some reason, actually, yeah, well, that works. No. Sorry for the deaf. You probably still might be able to hear that. I really did not think that it would work. I really didn't. Sorry for the loudness. Give me like 25 to 30 seconds. I really didn't think that this was going to be like this. Or maybe longer. Maybe hella longer. My biggest thing is I'm noticing about Forza Horizon 3 is it's a little different. And I also don't know if it's... I think I could set it for 1080. But then I have to end the stream again and set it up to 1080. One thing I've also noticed about Horizon 3 though, or even hell, even Horizon 4, it's just a pain in the ass to get streamed right. Do I have any skip frames? Probably. Well, my computer's about to die, one of the two. .18 FPS. 36. This is actually in medium settings too, so that's what I don't even understand either. And there's the buffer. Your stream is experiencing issues. I did not know I can add these. That should have been a thing to begin with. It says minor issues, but I'm a little bit confused on if it's just trying to, because I'm also optimizing my PC at the same time. So I don't know if it's because of me optimizing it or if it's just me just being an idiot. But I could always check it though. I mean, like if I'm already not freaking checking it anyway. Is the Buccaneers this season going to have a player from the New England Patriots? I mean, that's what it's seeming like. After all that, it decides to...
Hey! Yeah, it's Kira. The new boss is already at the site. We're gonna head over that way now. Okay, people, this is day one of Horizon Australia. We need to get these cars over to the festival site at Byron Bay.
Listen up, Australia. This is Scott, coming to you live from Horizon Radio. We've traveled halfway across the world, and I can't believe we're finally here.
Looking out the window, and I have to tell you, they have beaches here to take your
They
breath.
may call this the land down under, baby, but all I'm saying is I've never seen anything less down or under.
Big, and it's hot, and the roads are just wide open.
Bro, we're talking fast cars, cool beats, summer sun,
Classic style,
blazing days, banging nights,
burnt rubber.
Wild parties and exotic animals. So put your pedal to the floor as we welcome you to Horizon Australia for the biggest, the best, the most out-of-control event in the history of the Horizon Festival.
If you're watching this and thinking I'm not going to turn it down, you're wrong. I am going to straight hate this game. Because it's so loud. That might help a bit. Well, there's that. Audio, turn this down at least to here. This game looks so much better than Horizon 4 for some reason, and it's just weird. Okay, I forgot that Y is a rewind button. And I did it again. I've been playing so many games that have the Y button as the change camera button, and it is driving me insane now. God, who would have ever who would have ever known that was gonna happen? I do want that Camaro though.